What's going on, folks? Welcome back to another Week in Freight, where I'm going to cover the nation and find the freight, show you where to place your truck to make the most money this week. And if this is your first time tuning in, check down in the description. There's a link. They're going to give it to you for free for 30 days. As I always say, free is free and don't haul cheap. With that tool, no matter what lane you're in, whether you're familiar with it or not, you'll have the trucker's edge. So without any further ado, let's dig right in. All right, guys, where I like to start is right here on the national load counts. It is currently 10:09 a.m. And me, myself, I'm up in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Great place to be at the moment. But what I'm going to do here, if it's their first time tuning in, I'm going to show you how this works. The in versus the out ratio. I'm going to use Alabama, for example. Alabama is showing 530 loads heading into Alabama versus 565 coming out. What that translates into is there's 530 trucks headed to California, and 565 trucks are needed for loads coming out. So right now it's a little offset. It's not that great, but you know, it is the week for Thanksgiving, so everybody's trying to go home, including me. Now California, about the same. Now when you're looking out through here, you want offsets. You want to offset like Iowa. Iowa's showing 408 versus 923, showing 923 loads available coming out. So there's a lot more loads than trucks. Iowa is the place to be. Idaho, same. Illinois, same. And I'm going to go scroll down through here, and if you say a state, just pause it. And then we're going to get into the real nuts and bolts of what I like to do on this segment. Alright, click over here on the search. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from Atlanta. And I'm going to go around the country. I'm going to go at a 120-mile radius. And today is the 25th. Open destination. And what I'm doing is trying to get a volume. And if you get an idea of the volume of the area you're going to get a good idea should you or should you not go to it. All right, right now Atlanta's showing 923 loads. And that's pretty impressive. That's nice for Atlanta. And you click this offer tab right here, and it's going to give you the brokers that's putting money on the loads. And this is when a broker inputs the load to the load board. They have the option to put an offer up, and they usually seem to put an offer up when they want to get more people calling them. And on this one right here, Pendergrass to Portland, the load is 20,000 pounds, full load, and they're trying to push it for 5,000, but the load's been going for an average 15 days of 47.77. So that right there is the number one tool and reason why I use Trucker's Edge, this tool right here. A lot of times a broker is not trying to pay that. But when you have this information right here, you know what it is. So let's say Salt Lake. Let's see if there's any money on this one. See, that's more. Let's say Eugene, Oregon. So here's an example. You call this broker right here, Columbus to Eugene, Oregon, and they're like, oh man, I got $3,400 on it. They got a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. And you say, no. I'm looking at the 15-day average on DAT. That load's been going for right at 4,500. And put me an offer in at 4,500. If they change their mind, call me back. There you go. That's the negotiating tool. So anyway, like I said, I'm just looking at the volume. You find the volume, you know where to go. So Atlanta's looking good. Let's go down to Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas has 402 exact loads. Now this 1,028, that just means that over the 120-mile radius. So it might be 120, 130, 140, within 200 miles, somewhere along the lines. Anyway, there's a good bit of freight in Dallas. Now let's check Houston. I was just in Houston the other day, and I got to see what that Houston traffic's like downtown. Well, not downtown, but right outside of downtown, and it wasn't great. Houston's 278, so that's about normal for Houston. Let's shoot down to Laredo. 54 exact loads in Laredo. Let's go over to Phoenix. Phoenix coming in soft at 148. See if they get any long runs. Ocala, Florida from Phoenix. Oh, wow. See, that's a Lexington from Phoenix. they're actually offering a little more money on that load right there. So if you're in Phoenix right now, call up Not Swift. They've got about $500 more on this load than the average, so that's a good one. Washington, same way. They know everybody's at home for the holiday. So let's check out Los Angeles. A lot of us are still out here working though, so with all the people that's already home, that leaves the freight wide open for the guys that's still out here. So make sure this week you take full advantage of this, because next week it's going to drop, because all the everybody's going to come back out of the house from Turkey Day, and yeah. So Los Angeles, 1,290 loads. Let's see, Anaheim to Dallas, that load's been going for 26.50, say. Somebody's just got a fat thumb there. They probably put that in there just to get somebody to call them. Same with this one. You know, it's just the same broker. You can't make a mistake twice. So they put that high number in there. Is that 23? You probably call them. They're going to try to offer it to you for 2,300. Let's see, this one, 22. It's been going for about 26. They're going to try to offer you that for 22, 2,300. Just a fat thumb. That gets people to call them. That's all that is. So, yeah, Los Angeles, solid. Ripon, Cali. I'm going to bump this up to 200 to get the Bay Area and Sacramento area. Northern Cali is, wow, solid. It's been a while since I've seen an 850 in NorCal. Solid. Ooh, look at this load. Tracy to Tracy, 0 miles. This is going to be a turnaround watch. Empty trailers, light power, team power only, drop hook, dedicated work, 5,000 miles, runs through Cali, Oregon, Washington, Arizona, and back to Tracy. So that's a round trip for a team. So that might be some decent money, guys, if you got a team. All right, let's move on. Let's shoot up to Seattle or Portland. Market. I'm going to keep this at, bump it back down. I'll just do Seattle separate. Let's see here. 590. That's good, Portland. Seattle, what do you got? 269 for Seattle. So that's pretty solid. Northeast is pretty solid if you're up there. I ain't seen it this solid in a while. Let's shoot down to Kansas City. $430. Real strong. That'll work. 683. Jesus. I don't think I should go home. There's a lot of freight out here. Let's shoot down to Jacksonville, and we're going to work our way back up the coast, and then finish off in the Midwest. Let's see, Jacksonville, 206 loads. There's some freight down there. That's impressive. Let's see, so Columbia, South Carolina, what do you got? 700. Nice. 765. CHA. Charlotte, what you got? I might have to just tell the family, sorry, I can't make it home for turkey. Daddy got to work. This is looking nice. It is the week to truck. So if you're still out there, you better make some money. Let's see. Check out Richmond, Virginia. Then we're going to check New York. 540 in the Richmond area. Let's check out New York. New York. 984. Let's bump. Nah, that's cool. That's close enough. That's still a good, decent amount of freight. 120-mile radius of New York. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I've seen it better, but that's pretty decent. What do you got, Pittsburgh? 645. Nice. Let's show North Canton. That's going to be the Ohio market, which I know it's going to pick up a lot of PA freight, but still, that market's a strong market where a lot of people likes to run it, including myself. So Cleveland is always on the idea of go-tos. 836 looking good. Let's go down to Columbus. $13. Wow. Yep. Columbus is super stout. Let's go up to Detroit. Then we shoot back down to Indianapolis. 645 in the Detroit market. Let's shoot Holland first. Holland, Michigan. Get the other side. Holland with 632. So Michigan's got some freight. Indianapolis. What do you got? 1,400 loads. Goodness. I'm just curious what Chicago's got. Let's go to Mini. Hey, oh, I had it right. That's usually why I always spell St. Paul instead of Minneapolis. It's Minnea. Okay, got you. Duly noted. 717. That's impressive. I ain't seen it that high in, well, been a while. There's some freight up there. Let's shoot down and check out Chicago. See if Chicago can knock down California's 1,400 loads. And easily, very easily. Guys, I tell you what, this week right here is the week to be trucking. I know it's a holiday, and I know you got Turkey Day and family and all that stuff, and I'm going home too. But doesn't mean I'm not tempted to stay out, because these freights right here, or these freights, these rates right here, makes the driver want to keep on making money. But anyways, if I'm still out here and I'm looking to put together a plan this week, I'm going to stay. I'm going to probably, thinking off the hip right now, is Monday. I'm in Bolingbrook. So if I was staying out, I'm going to stay in the Midwest until Thursday or Friday. And Thursday or Friday, I'm going to see if I can't get me a load going to LA or Seattle. Or get a load going down to Lakeland, Orlando, Jacksonville area. That's what I do. That's exactly what I do. With this market right now, if you book a load today and overnight tomorrow and overnight for Wednesday, then overnight for a Thursday, you could possibly do $4,000 to $5,000, maybe $6,000 if you play your cards right. And then Thursday or Friday, get you a $3,000 to $5,000 load and go long. Now, it's a possibility you could knock out 10 grand this week if you hustle right. And if I was going to stay out this week in this market, that's exactly what I'd do. Midwest, overnight drops, next day transits until Thursday or Friday, and then I'd want to go cross country. Probably at least $5,000 or $6,000. That's just me. That's what I'd do. If you like the video, guys, give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, because I'll put these out on the regular. Anyways, guys, you got to think how to rise. Winners never quit, and quitters, they never win. See you, bye.